I have the option of installing my edge restraint after I lay my pavers, cutting the sand away from the edge and mounting my edge restraint on the base. But in a driveway project like this, it's much more productive to install at least one side first. I've got a guide, I've marked that area out, and I'll install my edge. A couple things I want to be careful of, that I have at least the thickness of my base extending beyond my edge. That way these spikes have something to really grab onto. I don't want to spike that close to the soil or grass or whatever I have out in this area here. So I got my 12 inches. I also want to make sure, especially in a vehicular traffic application like this, that my spikes are no more than 8 inches apart. Especially as people turn and enter this driveway, this can see a lot of stress. So I want my spikes every 8 inches. My spikes are 8 to 10 inch non-galvanized spikes. The great thing about non-galvanized spikes is they rust into the earth. That rust is an additional adhesion to keep that spike down. So I can drive in these spikes. One thing I also want to be very careful not to do is to de-seat those spikes. I'd rather leave them up just a little bit. When they hit bottom, they tend to bounce back up. That gives space for water to build up and push those spikes out of the ground during the freeze thaw. Now you can see that's a lot of spiking to do with a 2 to 3 pound maul. I prefer to use my quickie hammer tool here. This is a pneumatic version. You can also use an electric hammer drill to do the same thing, but with a base that's compacted to in excess of 98% standard Proctor density, all I have to do, run my air hose, put this here, pull my trigger, drive it down. Pull my trigger, drive it down, and keep moving down the line. Edge restraint is integral to the integrity of an interlocking pavement. Don't forget it.